Hi guys, it's Chloe. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Let's skip all that intro stuff and jump into what I want to do today. So today we're gonna have like a reset journal thing. As I posted in my last video, I had some new journals that I wanted to go through that I'm gonna use for 2025. So I wanted to do a quick refreshing on the notebooks. This one I showed in my new journals that I'm using. One of them, these notebook inserts are from Sarika Studio, which I do carry on my website. This is my, I even forgot what I was supposed to do with this. Poems and lyrics that I enjoy are gonna go in this notebook. This is a sticker notebook. So this is gonna be my new gratitude journal for 2025 because I found that this size, although it lays flat and it's wonderful, has too much space, and sometimes I end up writing things that I don't really need because it's not supposed to be a journal because I use my iPad for that, which I'll show you in a minute. It's supposed to be a gratitude. I'm supposed to sit down and think of the 3 things that I'm grateful for that particular day, and again I end up finding way too much space, and I could break this up into like 19th and then 20, but I kind of like this size a little bit better. I think this is perfection for that. I think put my gratitude, put whatever, and I don't know, I just like that more, and then I can remove it, add a new insert, so forth. But today we're going to look at, in the same vein, we're going to do our top things of October. So I'm going to show you what the spread for September looked like. I have been doing pretty well, I won't say fantastic, in keeping up with this. So I did, let me see, October has been the month I've done the most journaling. Let's flick back to September. So let's take a look at how September went in here before we move on to my favorites. So I did September I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I did 12 days, 13. So I did 13 for September. October, I thought I did the most, but I think September was the most, which interesting. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that I have to fill out, and that's it. Yeah, so September was the most that I did in here. So I'm gonna take some of the pieces of here, like the things that I loved and went fantastic for me, and I'm going to do a spread with you guys, and we're gonna chat, we're gonna fill out this spread, and we're just gonna have a cozy little moment, okay? So I want to zoom you out just a little bit. I'm going to light my candle. All right, so I have printed out all of my memories for the month. I wanted to
1 hour later.
I want to do the same washi. So everybody knows that you have your favorite washis, right? And I definitely have mine. I keep my favorite washis in my drawer here on the side, and I have quite a few. Some that I haven't even opened because they're just so pretty, and I haven't been journaling too much. And then I have my other favorite washis. They're smaller in this, I guess, washi tape cutter thing. I like the look of this, so kind of wanted to, sometimes I'm boring in that way where I want to keep the same look. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep the same look. I think I'm gonna do, but I think my September's not gonna be, October's not gonna be scripted, and I'm gonna use some of my Halloween stickers. So let's do that. So this is gonna be, this book is gonna just contain all of my favorite things every month until I fill it up. If it takes me 500 years, then it takes me 500 years. Because my new journal like this is gonna go in my sterling ink, which I talked about last time. So I just want this to be favorite things. I really do hate my handwriting, but whatever. Let's start with the middle. So I'm gonna just, so if you notice that I didn't journal that much in October, not only was I busy with the event that I had, the vendor event, trying to get ready for that, but I wanted to touch on how I've been feeling, and it hasn't been great, guys. I am experiencing perimenopause symptoms, which I never even knew was a thing, and that has made me feel super exhausted. Like, I don't want to do a thing. I've been out of it in terms of content and in terms of being creative. I haven't been wanting to do anything, and it sucked because I know that I'm creative. I know that I can do much more, especially on this channel, which I keep trying to grow, and it just keeps taking so much of my time and effort. And why can't I find my months? This is an accurate depiction of what my brain looks like. Trying to find my October sticker. So I have, like I said, I make these monthly stickers with this clear sticker sheet that I have, and I can't find it for the life of me, but I think it's because I put it in here, which, why would I do that? And I did. See, that's the one I wanted. Why did I do that? Now I have to make more. The good thing is that I make them myself, so I can definitely make more, but now it means that I can't complete this spread because I don't know where to place it, and I wanted to place things around it. So what I'm going to do is get a long word, which would be like February, and kind of place it. I probably want it like right there or there, and so I can put things around it. I'm gonna put this down with a little piece of washi just so it can stay down around it until I print it out later, because I don't want to have to do that go away. I have, I don't know, brain fog, and so once I move away from what I'm doing, once I do that part, then I'll end up obviously posting that at the end. But these are some of the things that I have in mind for the spread. I'm like, what? Okay. So I'm going to definitely do that. I restarted watching Once Upon a Time. Let's see where we're gonna put her. This is such a big sticker. Let's put her right there. And then I'll do, like, after the pen, I'll put that on my Instagram for you guys, because I'm not gonna write it here, because I might print that out too. And kind of, instead of doing my ugly handwriting, I'll do one of these. We'll see. So I started watching Once Upon a Time. I, of course, obsessed with my Halloween decor. So we're going to put that down here, but let's cut it. So this was my tablescape. I don't really use the dining table, and I don't really decorate it because I don't really use it. But this year I was like, you know what? I'm going to start decorating my table for the seasons. Like doing a little tablescape, because I think it's so pretty. So we're going to put that. Do I have another? Oh, I do have another Halloween decor. Because my Halloween decor was my favorite. I actually didn't even want to give it up. Now, could I potentially, because October is one of my second favorite months, because September, I love September. September is one of my favorite months of all time. October might be my third, because of course Christmas is my second. December is my second, I should say. So I can put this like this. This picture wasn't the greatest because there's crap in the background of that. I could do something like this to hide that, and then I can put here my Halloween decor. So let's go ahead and do that. I could also do, no, I hate when it comes out crooked. Guys, this is for me. So if you make a mistake in your notebook, Fix it if you want to, but don't do it for other people. And then my kids, you know, will see this and be like, oh, mommy, I liked her Halloween decor, whatever. So, okay, so that 2 pieces are there. It's so cute. I might add a little embellishment around it with this little like candelabra. I might, we'll think about it, put that to the side. Then I have, this is not from then, this is the stickers. This is, we can put my favorite book from the month, which might have been we'll see, because I can spread this out on 2 pages. I don't have to keep it all to 1, but I want to keep it to 1. I really do. Okay, so we're gonna have that there, so that means that right here I can put something. But let's go up here with it and do my vendor event. Let's see, do I have 2 pictures of it? I don't really care for this picture, it's a little too far, but this is the picture of me at the event. So that, I mean, a picture of, this is a picture of the event when I was setting up at home. I think I'm gonna do the picture at the event because it makes sense. Although I don't have a picture of the other side. I had to have, I thought. So in my gratitude journal, I did put the other side of this pic and then me at the event. So that's pretty cool. So let's just put this here so that I can write a blurb, right? Yes, I want to put like a washi underneath it though. Let's go back to that same washi. You can't put too much because we are writing on it, or yeah. So we're gonna do something like that. Nah, could do washi sideways. Use a thinner piece, and then I have a little less structure on this one, and then kind of just right over here on the side. I think that's cute. Anyway, so I want to make sure that I use, I can't rip that out because the paper is gonna mess up. So I want to get back to making content on here. I want to do a lot more journaling and things like that, but I want to make sure I do this for fun. I don't want to feel like this is this huge chore, because oftentimes that's really what it feels like. It feels like I get on here and I'm like, oh, I gotta edit. I gotta do it as a creative space for me. Let it be what it's gonna be. My main focus is obviously opening up my business, and not opening up my business, opening up my brick and mortar, and that being the focal point. And so anything else is like, okay, you can put that on this, not on the side burner, but you can do this if you want to, and if it makes you feel good, you know what I mean? So I think this is the approach that I'm gonna take. So I'm gonna do a lot of journals. It can get 3 views, it can get 6, it can get 1 million. It's totally fine. I want to be able to do this and share creative process with you guys, and not necessarily worry about the algorithm and all that. So that's the new approach we are taking. We're gonna put Homie over here, except she's gonna give me very little space to write. So we're not gonna put Homie over there. We're gonna put her up here, but I have to put down the October 1st. Ugh, dang, I wish I had it printed out. Some of these are just not gonna fit, or just not gonna fit. I wanted to put the book that I liked the most of that month, but it was not The Assistant to the Villain, and I think I read that in September. Did I read the Pumpkin Pie Spice? Let's check. I know what to do. I'm going to keep all the books on this side, and I'll do like books read or something, some kind of spread on this page, because this is my fun journal. This is my whatever it's gonna be journal. It's not a very serious pinned up. I mean, none of them are, to be honest, but this one especially, because as I mentioned before, I don't really like the notebook itself. I don't like the quality of it. Okay, so I want to put this, and I know I can put it behind it because this is just a space holder. So I'm gonna put that there and then write a little, like this is the collections, the Halloween collections that I made, blah blah blah. We're gonna put her here, and then once I have my October in, I can see what other stickers. I'm going to stick down our chandelier, or candelabra, chandelier, really, our candelabra down. I'll do the other side with the books in another video, so you can catch that later. I think journaling or doing stuff like this creatively does take a bit of time, patience. I wanted to put this because this was me supporting 2 small businesses at the event, and I think that's super special to put something like that here. It's a candelabra, candelabra. You know what I mean? Stop judging me. Okay, so let's see how small you can get. So anyways, back to what I was saying about journaling. So I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna do separate videos, so you might get a lot of them. I want to do a video on the process of me creating a gratitude spread. I want to come on here and do another, like the book spread that I'm going to do here. So any spreads that I do in here, I want to come on here and talk about my digital spreads as well. So this could go here because again, October's going to go down here. So let's pull this off. And just do that, you know, show people the things that I do with my spreads to hopefully inspire you to do the same with yours. So Dia de los Muertos wasn't until November, so I'm gonna save her. And this doesn't fit, so I'm gonna save that as well. Okay, so we got a little decent. When you do your favorite things, just try to pick out, just kind of like what I did here is I tried to pick out just a few things for the month that I absolutely love. Like I love my decor. I love that I started rewatching Once Upon a Time. I love that I had this event. I love that I supported fellow vendors at the event, and the sticker sheets that I made for Halloween or the Halloween collection. And like I said, I'm going to do the October and then write in the blurbs of the little things that I want to write. So I'll show you that at the end of this video once I come back and fill everything else. So that will be like after the pen. If I don't and I forget, guys, because you know my brain fog, I will post this on my Instagram. So make sure that you follow me at Chloe George Designs. Come on, guys, come on, come on. You know this already. Come on. Alright, so that was a little bit of me coming back and putting the October. I was going to go with the vintage kind of typewriter-esque vibe, but I wanted to kind of keep on with the September, the way September is kind of like written out like that. I didn't put a quote as I had done here. I wanted to keep it just a little bit different, but this type of collage, I like it. I like just little bits and pieces. What I'm gonna do in the next video is we're going to work on the books I read for September and October. So I'm gonna do September, October reads here. And let's try to, you know, not waste this journal because, you know, it's still good paper. So I have so many empty spaces. It's too much. It's too much. But all we can do is just do one thing at a time. I like this. I can't wait to do the books, and then November, and then December. Do all the things. So not only are we going to have our Black Friday sale, but we're also going to have our end of year blowout sale to bring in new inventory and new design styles. So this one is, these 4 collections I made specifically for the vendor event. This one is very niche because it is our Dia de los Muertos, and you know, Day of the Dead, which is primarily celebrated in Mexico, but also some countries in Central and South America. So I didn't make as much of these because, again, they were very niche. But if you're interested, you know, get you some, because you can always use them for next year. Dia de los Muertos comes around every single year, so you can buy them. Wait for the Black Friday sale and the blowout sale, because that's gonna possibly still be available. This was a fan or vendor favorite. So this is the Dark Halloween. I made about 30 of these, I think, and I'm down to like 12-ish. And same thing with these. And I knew these 2 were gonna be the bigger sellers. I just had a feeling. This as well, the ghost. And then our last Halloween is the not so spooky, kind of cutesy version of Halloween. So those are our 4 Halloween collections. So I kind of want to show you what's going to be part of our blowout sale, because it's not going to be every sticker sheet, but it's going to be some of these sheets, if that makes sense. So we're going to start off with the journal. So this is the first one that's going to be phased out, but I have a lot of stock available for it, so we want to try to get the stock moving, because I want to redo this once in particular. If you noticed, we have made our banners just a little bit smaller, a whole lot a bit smaller, so you see the real estate of how large this was. This was, you know, my first attempt at sticker sheets, so I didn't really know what I wanted to do. This allows us to make the stickers just a little bit bigger and add more of it, because these 2 parts are kind of like real estate that's completely lost. So plus anything that's going to be for your journal that you're gonna put in, like the Tombow paper, or you know, whatever journal you have. I wanted to make it a little lighter because these are vinyl stickers, so they're shiny, they're beautiful, but they are shiny and thick, which means that you can place them on anything you'd like, as far as like cups, notebooks, covers of things. They're the same material as our single stickers, so they kind of bulk up your journal. So I want to make anything that's for your planner or your journal, I want to make them in a different format. So I've been trying out another manufacturer. The only thing about them is that they don't make my cornered edges, but the feel of them, it's not as thick as these, and they're matte, which I think would work better again with like journals and planners. So this is going to be the switch, and they're going to be much smaller, so they're going to be the 4x6, and this is for journals. They're going to be for journals and planners, I should say. They're going to be 4x6. I'm looking into making them for planners and journals, specifically making them clear versus having a white border, but we'll see, because the manufacturer for this, I don't really like their paper, so we'll look into that. So that's going to be one of the ones that are going. We're going to phase out the characters. So if you know, I am a vintage shop. I like my things to have a little more vintage flair, and some of these I made because of a subscriber or a follower or stuff like that, to appease them. Like, oh, you don't have, you know, whatever, I don't know. You don't have like cutesy, kind of like the Halloween stickers that are cutesy type of stickers. And since I didn't make them, I kind of felt bad, so I ended up doing them. So I want to get away from that and kind of make more like this. Make more, where's my other one? Like this. This is the style that I want to be known for. A little more watercolor. I don't, you get it. Vintagey, this style. So I want to get away from the cutesy stuff. This is the last time that I'm going to be putting any type of character, so there's going to be no women involved, or, you know, faces. There you go. Unless it's animals. So again, I'm trying to regroup and redo a lot of these sticker sheets. So these are on this one can stay, but I only have a few of these, so I won't purchase more stock. This is on the chopping block, only because, again, I need to make these. I need to redo the backings of these. So once these are gone, these are going to be redone. And let's see. This was definitely my first go at it. This is way too cutesy and girly. No. This one is going to go only because the manufacturer that I'm using, it is on clear paper, but it's very hard to take off from this actual paper because it's so thick. So I'm just going to be redoing this because of that. But I love it. It's still going to remain a 4x6. It's going to be for your planner, but I'm just going to have it a little more matte. That's going to be the focus for that. So we're going to have that on sale, so I can and this is a set, just so you know. These are a set, so they're going to continue to be a set, but again, I'm just going to be redoing these as well. Currently they're $9. Once the blowout sale comes around, these will be 50% off, up to 50% off. I can't really think right now. These are definitely on the chopping block because, again, they were made for a specific company, which I love, but it doesn't fit my overall style, so these can go. Cute, but it's their branding colors and it's not really, again, mine, but I made them for them. So I have quite a few of those. I made a lot, actually, because by the time I put these up, they were being sold and I didn't have enough stock, and then the novelty wore off, literally. So, and then characters, again, back to, I make a lot of cute characters for my digital stickers, but I don't want them for the actual planning stickers. So these are going to go as well. So again, this one I adore, so I might keep. I mean, it's still not vintagey, but I think it's fun. But this particular Disney, as much as I love Disney, I just don't want to be associated with anything Disney. I made this again because people saw that I had put this on my daily grind planner and they kind of wanted it, so I made enough. But now, again, just as anything, the novelty wears off and they're still stickier, so we're gonna get rid of those. So you shall see on my website, if you subscribe to my newsletter, you will be notified first of the blowout sale, and everything should be marked down to the discount. I haven't thought if it's gonna be 50 or 60. We shall see when we get there. And for the next year, our site should look kind of the same, but different sticker collection and a whole different vibe. I want to very much lean into the dark academia vintage aesthetic that I am in love with. So we're gonna move out of this cutesy boopsy type of thing. So anywho, this video might have been 8,465 years. So we're gonna move on. Thank you so much for watching today and watching me journal and chat all things business and, you know, all the things. And I'll talk to you next time. Hopefully I will be back to journal about the books of September and October. So bye. Anywho, this video might have been 8,465 years. So we're gonna move on. Thank you so much for watching today and watching me journal and chat all things business and, you know, all the things. And I'll talk to you next time. Hopefully I will be back to journal about the books of September and October. So bye.